This hit me quite hard emotionally, I would say.
Yeah.
Because I struggled a lot with friendship and knowing my place at uni, and I wish his revelation after 6 months happened to me, you know? Then maybe things would have been better.
Yeah.
Where was the attractive RA on my floor that was there to open my door?
That just comes to you in the middle of the night asking for sex. And turtle burials. Obviously, classic American coming of age style. The actors are a lot older than they should be because they're meant to be 19.
But he looks like a 25-year-old man, and I think that made me feel slightly better because I was like, you actually look like a developed human being, whereas me at 19 was not you.
Well, speaking of developed human being, did I tell you that he's literally like a one-man band? He fucking done it all.
I did. I saw some things about that. I saw the credits and a lot of one man's name came up.
I thought it was really well written. Probably better written than it was directed, I think.
Do we think this is a homegrown story for Cooper? I think it is.
Definitely, yeah.
I think
you can't cry on the phone next to a brick wall like that if you haven't been through some absolute trauma.
The film kind of fits into this grouping of boy meets girl on night out and boy walks around with girl all night.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I personally love these films.
Like the fact that they meet at like a fraternity party, like it's not straying too far away from like the formula of like a coming of age college film, but then it has like these kind of like quite unique moments of like its own kind of style.
That was horrible. Yeah. That was so bad.
And you can tell it's like quite a refined script, and there's a lot of thought that's gone into it, and it's quite nice. It was quite refreshing. I thought it was very personal, which these films sometimes aren't. They're almost too robotic. Towards the beginning, when he's at the first party and he doesn't really know what to do, he doesn't know what to talk to. He literally calls his mum for no reason about a shop that's like round the corner because like he just needs someone to talk to.
I loved it so much because he said that he was ill, and then she starts explaining the entire process in which he can get better, and it's like I love that because he was so frightened and afraid, and nothing would make you feel more comfortable than your own mother like nursing you to health. I thought that was great.
They both have like a symbolic character. Hers is like a turtle that's like meant to live for ages. It's like got a very hard exterior. His is like a very soft, fluffy, like childhood toy. It's little sprinkles of symbolism, quite nice, I thought.
And I have a teddy, and it's like it was a dog, and it's a dog in this film, Ollie.
Well, you took it to uni.
I took it to uni, and it was my only friend.
I loved that when he spoke to the dog, or when the dog spoke to him, it was just in subtitles. Like if it was like some like voiceover,
it would have been awful.
If it was like his own head talking back to him, it was like so. It was.
I
thought it was. I don't know.
I thought put on the dog or something.
no, like an internal voice. I mean, like it's conscious.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's like painfully desperate.
Yeah.
For a lot of it.
It hurts, but I feel it.
Yeah, it's like that's what I mean. It's like it's not relatable in a sense that we've all bloody jumped a fence and run away from a bouncer to talk to some girl we've known for one day. But it's like relatable in the sense of like his deep-seated like emotions at their core. Just like the normal human is just meant to keep him concealed and then cry at home.
But Cooper can't do that.
Yeah.
You mentioning earlier that the scene where their eyes cross, I absolutely love that scene.
Because it's just so real, isn't it? It's like that's the kind of. It's not like they're sneaking off around the back to have some romantic kiss. It's like their romantic moment there is like glances across a room that he doesn't really know how to interpret.
Yeah. In that moment when he receives the Instagram notifications that she's liked him, it's almost like the first thing you do is imagine yourself getting married to them like 5 years in the future and what that would be like. And I like the idea that it's like in his head, the way that they would get together is that for the entire 2.5 years of uni, he would develop and become this great guy that didn't need her, but then at the last moment she would fall for him and want to be with him, and that she would be fixed and a good person then.
Maybe that is kind of what the 2.5 year gap was meant to be about. It's like him like he's coping with his independence without like a support network that he he like so desperately needed before, and it's like only when it's about to finish he is okay to have one again. Well, if you look at some of the reviews, it's just people screaming about how embarrassingly relatable it is, and like how it was like it really kind of is like a touchstone of the awkwardness of like university adolescence and insecurities and awkwardness. And there's like equally like just as many people who are like, oh, I've never been to uni, but like this is still managed to like touch home on so many personal issues for me, which I think is fucking brilliant, because consider you've been to uni, I haven't been to uni, but like in probably like different ways, it's like it's a very personal film.
Yeah, but I expect you came out of it less sad. I feel like I came out of it like 75%, maybe pushing 80% sad.
I mean, I came out of it sad for you, unknowingly. Yeah, because there's nothing wrong with needing hugs to get you through the day, George.
I need a hug to get through every day.
Yeah,
and I get 0 hugs a day.
When he said that, I was like, Cooper, mate, I want to give you a hug so bad.
I saw one that was, have you seen this man in the toilet?
It's Rick Astley, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, it's like a Rick roll. You got Rick roll.
I got absolutely destroyed. I'm so upset right now.